What's up, Raiders? Bionic here. Welcome to a Raid Shadow Legends video, which is going to be a build video. It's been a while since I made one, so we do have an artifact enhancement event ongoing, which means I was able to somewhat perfect the gear of some of my champions, and the next on the list was Mausoleum Mage. Now, I know there are other builds for this guy out there already. It's not rocket science, but still it will give you guys an example of what this guy looks like on a free-to-play account. So he is a really strong champion, right? His kit is complex. He brings a lot of buffs, or a lot of buffs, a couple 1 debuffs basically, which is a decreased speed. We do have this right here: block debuffs, increased crit rate, increased defense on a 3-turn cooldown. This is huge. A lot of people use him also in the clan boss. I'm using him in dungeons, using him in the arena, also using him obviously in faction wars. And then he's got this skill right here, which is also quite amazing. It's remove all the debuffs, heal all allies by 10%, and then heal further and turn meter increase if there are more debuffs removed. So if we look at the tier list, currently he's sitting first up here. For good reasons, right? Everything that he brings to the table is actually really good. Removing buffs, blocking debuffs combined onto one champion is not something that is easy to get in this game. Also, it's on a 3-turn cooldown, like I said, so this makes it very ideal for the clan boss. So anyway, in today's video, guys, we're going to look at the gear. We're going to test him real quick to see sort of what he can do. And so hopefully you guys can get, like I said, a better understanding as to what it looks like on a free-to-play account. Okay, so here we go. Gear-wise, obviously this guy, you will want him to be as fast as possible. Now, do you only want him to be fast? It depends how you use him. In my case, because I run him in my Dragon's Dungeon right now, I sort of want him to be faster than my Seer. That's a little bit weird, but it's because I did this a while ago. I showed you guys this video called 90-second slow tune Dragon 20. Since then, it's gotten a little bit worse because I've increased the gear, which means my speed tuning is now off for this to work properly. But I've increased his speed mainly because I want him to be faster in Tag Arena, because on my slow, tanky team, he's actually the guy to go first. Therefore, this guy has some of my best speed pieces that have a lot of resistance. You want this guy to basically not be stopped, right? You want him to be able to use those skills right off the bat, especially if you're going against another fast team. So either you can block the debuffs if you get to go first, or you can remove the debuffs if you get CC'd right off the bat. Therefore, this guy needs a ton of resistance. Okay, so let's go over the gear here real quick. We do have speed, HP, and resistance. Overall, this is pretty good. This one has a lot of speed, so just looking to balance it out. This has a ton of resistance. Look at this piece. 42 plus 7 for a total of 49 resistance. Really nice. These gloves, high resistance as well. Good amount of speed. This chest, defense percent with high resistance, and then these boots right here, which have a little bit of a mix, but basically we just wanted 6-star speed boots. Ring, still not that great, so not even finished with this this amulet right here. Resistance, once again. We could also hope for a little bit more accuracy because, like I said, he does have a debuff on his A1, but that's not what I typically use him for, although that would be just kind of like icing on top, right? If I can get that accuracy high enough to also land a debuff, great, but still not a priority. And then finally, for the banner, we have resistance, right? Pretty obvious. Skill-wise, obviously all done, right? This guy definitely shines when you max him out, and here are the masteries that I am using right now. Testing out a few things here, but this one is probably the most important. Unshakable for an extra 50 resistance, and this one right here for an extra 10, okay? So total stats for my Mausoleum Mage on this free-to-play account is 408 resistance, 55,000 health, 2.5k defense, which is relatively low, but still, with this amount of HP, high resistance, it's not that bad. Also, in my arena team, he is in a team that has one champion which wears a shield set, okay? And I'm also using him with the rosin as the lead, which gives me an extra 90 resistance. So this guy basically has 500 resistance. For Tag Arena on my tanky team, this is perfect. Not a lot of things can kind of stop him, right? So I'm counting on this guy to keep the team going. He's sort of like the key puzzle along with this aura right here to have that tag team arena working. Okay, so now let's go look at a, I guess, dungeon run, which, like I said, will most likely be a little bit longer, but that's all right. So what we want here, we want the buffs from Mausoleum Mage, we want the ones from Battle Khazar, and then we want our Seer to do her Karma Burn. Rhodos is there mainly to take care of the boss, and then Renegade is there to speed up the process. But like I said, the speeds are a little bit off there. For on the second wave, it doesn't quite work like how I want it to. So let me put this a little bit slower just to see the initial setup. Seer goes first, and then we have Mausoleum Mage. Then we've got a hit from Rhodos. We will get then the buffs from the Battle Khazar, and then Seer is going to go right back into her Karma Burn. I built this way because if Mausoleum Mage would go before the Seer, she would go straight into her Karma Burn, but then the Battle Khazar would not have gone yet, therefore I would not get all the buffs. So what I need to do is either really reduce the speed of my Seer, but because I might also use her in the tag team arena, I didn't want to do that. So right now it's creating this issue where you see how right there she went to a second Karma Burn without the buffs, right? So I didn't completely take care of this wave, therefore it's a little bit longer. Also, my Renegade is still level 50. She is taking the hits. She is dying. Sometimes it's my Rhodos dying because of those Wardens. So again, it's a little bit of a work in progress, but it's not my priority. What do I mean by that? I always focus on clan boss first, then it's arena, then it's tag arena now, and then it's my dungeon builds, right? So dragon being probably the most important of the four in my opinion right now. Then it would be spider, then probably fire knight, and then I think like ice golem, right? So for now, because I focus on tag arena for the Seer and including the Mausoleum Mage, I'm not in a hurry to make this that much better. Even if I shave off like 20 seconds, 30 seconds per run, it's not a huge change on my account. It's not like I'm suffering, you know, really bad because instead of being 90 seconds, I'm now probably closer to about 2 minutes. But still, I think overall it's working relatively well, and I'm happy with the fact that Mausoleum Mage is now a little bit faster. Seer, I got to play around with her a little bit, decide if I keep using her in arena or not. Anyway, so this is going to end in about that, like I said, about 2 minutes. Overall, this guy is kind of like the key to the puzzle, right? Without Battle Khazar, I would still have issues, but I could use like a Gorgrab right here, sorry, and then I think this would be quite similar in terms of our run speed. Anyway, okay, so let's keep going. With a tag arena run, I think that will showcase it quite well because I think I'll have more chances of finding an opponent that possibly has a team that I can take on, right? So right now I am in bronze 4, barely making it. It has not been easy, to be honest, guys. The teams in here are quite hard, but let's try 2 speed leads and then I have a tanky build. Okay, so this is similar to my own. So let's just switch this up here real quick. This guy's probably going to outspeed me. How about up here? I think he's also going to... Maybe not. What if I'm going to try this. Okay. So hopefully I don't lose too many battles here. All right. So first, are we fastest? Yes, we are. Can I get the Basher to go before everybody? Yes. So increase cooldown of all skills. This is a really good one. I love that skill. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to... So I can't take out the Rhodos in one hit right now. That's a little bit of a problem. So let's take out then the Arbiter. Don't want her rezzing anybody. Oh man, this guy's taking big hits. Okay, then we're going to... Yeah, we're going to try and apply a little bit of CC on these champions. Then we would want to reduce her turn meter, hopefully kill her. Yeah, that's good. Okay, then we're going to block the debuffs. We're going to reduce his turn meter, pass him 50%, and then that should be good enough for him to completely take him out. And then we're good. All right, got to make it to the third battle. All right, everybody doing their job. Good. Okay, so here we are also a little bit faster, which is good. We're going to speed increase. We're going to go for CC across the board. That worked. Awesome. Then we are going to try and provoke this guy. That's good. Then we're going to go to work, deal some damage, down, kill that guy, and done. All right. All right, hopefully this next battle works as well. So they are faster. That's all right. Right now, I don't have any CC on me. Therefore, instead of going for this skill, I am going to go obviously for this one. Increase defense and crit rate. Notice I'm using also all defense champions. Also, Sile of the Drakes here is really, really good. So now they have shields up. That's fine. I don't mind. I want to go into some CC if possible. So we got 1 stun. It's not too bad. Could have been better. So now I don't have a lot of debuffs on myself, and there isn't a lot of debuffs on those champions. Therefore, I just want to try and control the opponents right. So I think we're going to get a heal probably from this guy. Tried to apply a debuff. Didn't work. That's good. Okay. So we're going to turn meter decrease on everybody. Yeah, that works. And then we're going to hope that this guy can deal enough damage. Pretty good. So, you see there, I always try to match him up against a relatively slow team. I didn't really get any debuffs applied on me, so we weren't able to see if this guy was going to resist those, but let me tell you that with 500 resistance, this guy never really gets CC'd, and then I can really control the fight, either going into, like I said, increased defense or going into clearing the buffs, kind of like keeping my team basically from being completely locked out, right? So overall, guys, he is a key component to my Tag Arena team right now, like I said, on this defense-heavy team. Also, Mausoleum Mage, Rosin, Sile of the Drakes is great, but with Kantra the Cyclone, if I would not have Solus, she would be taking this spot right here, okay? I think that they will synergize quite well together. We have the increased defense, increased crit rate, which is really good to increase the damage of your defense-heavy champions. So, overall, guys, that's pretty much it for my Mausoleum Mage. Let me show you guys the Great Hall, because it does obviously affect the stats, right? Here's what I have. Doing quite well on the force affinity right here. I'm working on resistance right now, specifically for that, right? I can get like another 30 right now, 30, 40, yeah, 30, which will help it that much more. Also will help the Rosin himself, will also help basically the Kantra the Cyclone if I do decide to use her. Crit damage could be a little bit higher, but for the Mausoleum Mage, really doesn't matter. And obviously defense could be maxed out, HP could be maxed out as well. So, guys, there you have it, my Mausoleum Mage on my free-to-play account after obviously 16 months. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you guys using him? If so, where? I know a lot of guys, like I said in the beginning, do use him against the clan boss, and for good reason. You know, blocking that debuff to prevent the stun, increasing the defense, increasing crit rate early on. This is a game changer. This champion is really, really good. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.